Okay, we are here now with Philipp, who is the Chief Digital Officer at AMAG. Philipp, maybe give us a 1-minute introduction about yourself before we get into digitalization.
My name is Philipp Wetzel. I'm 51 years old. I'm working for the AMAG Group now for 6 years. I have an engineer background, then worked many years for the FMCG branch as a marketing director. I was on the agency side, I was in innovation, and now I'm in mobility.
How do you define digitalization?
It comes from the capacity of data storage and analysis and the IoT technique, web, cloud computing, etc., etc. So everything that is connected with these technologies is a part of the digitalization. So when you pick digital, it's 1 and 0 and 1 and 0. It's not only that, it's much more. And when I combine that with the mobility industry, so we have plenty of sensors in the cars, so we generate a huge amount of data, and we want to interpret these data, etc., etc. So I think, of course, it's a huge potential for us.
When you look at, let's say, digitalization for you personally, but also for the company, how does it affect you?
Primarily, it affects me by other branches. It's the holiday industry, so Booking.com, Hotel.com, Airbnb. So all these things, they have an influence on me, music, etc. All these daily stuff. And I think, secondly, it has an impact on all consumers, and they want to have these solutions in other circumstances. They want to have such solutions when they use a car. They want to have such solutions when they need mobility to come from A to B.
Mm-hmm. Now, when you look at, say, internally, where do you see are the biggest, let's say, digital pushbacks when you try to implement new solutions?
It's the culture. So it's when new economy hits old economy.
Yeah.
So when I look back in the past 2 years, when I tried to set up a strategy to implement new solutions, when startup solutions attract old economy solutions, it's always this clash of how startups develop, how fast they sprint into life experience. That's a total clash for old economy setups and organizations, because then you have to first go to the board, and then you have to decide, and then you watch, and then maybe you try, and you lose a lot of time.
Yes. And what would you, let's say, define as successful digitalization, especially also in the context of AMAG?
Successful digitalization is when we can create an easy to handle solution. If it's an application or another solution, then I think it's a successful solution. And we have to make life easier for our customers. That's what we want to do.
Where do you see, let's say, the biggest opportunities within AMAG when focusing on digital?
Of course, in the exchange at the POS, where we come in contact with our customers, and they have alternative opportunities to inform themselves, be transparent, give them easy solutions where they can plan their service, or where they can find out if this car is better than the other car. All these daily helpers, I think they represent for me the easy digital tools.
When you look on a global scale, where do you see Switzerland being positioned, let's say, in this digital race?
I saw a ranking a few days ago. I think we do not bad, but there is a huge potential to improve, of course. So I think there is a lot of action going on. I think Digital Switzerland is one of the players who move on, and they want to set the agenda at the politics, in the federal politics. It's a lot of legalization, it's infrastructure, scientific backgrounds. I think we have a very good ecosystem when we talk about EPFL or ETH. I think when we bring together the corporates, with the universities and the startups, I think then we can a huge profit out of this.
Right. Thank you so much, Philipp, for taking the time. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for watching.